It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. They're just off a road trip and the Wizards are looking to settle back here at home.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Driving the lane. Played in with a nice touch. Off the glass. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
To the paint. Here's Avdia. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact and yet still able to convert.
The past few seasons have seen frequent shakeups to the Wizards roster.
Yeah, the Wizards have been a bit of a lab in terms of trying to figure out what exactly it is that they're going to have that works. What's the recipe here? What's the perfect fit here? And I'm sure in time it's going to come together.
And here is Poole. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Here's Koulibaly. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Stolen by Avdia. Kuzma outside. And Poole now top of the key. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Koulibaly. Gafford.
elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Harden outside. Inside. Pass to Leonard. Outside for George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Kuzma outside. Here's Coulibaly. Now Avdia. Drives to the hoop. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Number 24, Norman Powell.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Zubac. The layup missed.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Gafford. Stolen by Zubac. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
How about the handles there from Kawhi, totally throwing off the defense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Poole. Lays it up off the glass.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Harden. Second chance shot. Zubac with it. And the dunk by Zubac.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Now Kuzma. Back to Poole. Over in the corner of Avdia. Screen by Gafford. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 5. And he banks in the layup. Poole's got his second basket.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Kispert. Back to Wright. Clock at 6. Can't tie it up as that one misses. It's Powell on the wing. Going inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
To the inside. Bagley.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5. He takes it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a load down there in the paint. Zubac's so tough to guard in close.
The Clippers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Shamet takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Here's Westbrook. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Clippers ahead, leading by 3.
18.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
And the Clippers making a switch here.
Clippers substitution. Number 13.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin.
Back to Lawson. Jones trying to get open. No good from Lawson.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Lawson outside. To the middle. Here's Bagley. And it's Noel with the rebound. Clippers leading by 6. Down low. And slam dunk by Noel.
Assisted by.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Screen by Jones. Pass to Lawson. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Back to Lawson. Outside, Bagley. Back to Lawson. Nice ball movement by Washington. Goes back up. And too long on the shot. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Out left to the wing. Right outside. Pass to Bagley. That shot, no good. Clippers leading by 8. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Washington.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. Misses, and the dry spell continues. It's stolen by Bagley. Pass to Lawson. Now, here's Shamet. Here's Barlow. He's covered by Iguodala. The shot by Barlow, no good.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
To the inside. Here's Barlow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Washington foul. Jordan Poole. First personal foul.
Now the Clippers with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Boston. Puts up a 3. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Gafford throws it down.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
And a deep 3 from Harden. From beyond the arc and then some.
3-point field goal.
Harden's got 10 points.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Out to the wing. Here's Koulibaly. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. From deep, Harden. Rebound, Washington.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The kick out to Poole. Pass to Avdia. Back to Poole. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He has 6.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
The 3 from Harden. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Nobody near Leonard. Hits the 3-point bomb.
3-point field goal.
Leonard's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Los Angeles. Outside, Bagley. Back to Jones. Kispert wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range. Clippers leading by 17. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Coming onto the floor for George Wilson.
Pass to Kispert. Right with it. No scoring in this one. Jones. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. It'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip.
Well, the wingspan of Kawhi is a bit sneaky, longer than you think. Makes him effective down low.
Pass to Kispert. And here is Shamet. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Clippers leading by 19 points. Harden outside. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And we love it when Kawhi takes it over into his own hands. What a special player.
A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Jones, no luck.
I'm not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside for Lawson. Clock at 4. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
On offense, here are the Clippers. 11 unanswered points for them. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Driving inside. Washington again turning it over. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And here is Los Angeles now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Westbrook surveying the D. No good from outside.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Poole.
PJ Boston. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Avdia. Over in the corner, Poole. Clock is at 3.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half. If they want to somehow win this game, the offense has gone stagnant.
Here's Coulibaly. Washington gets it back and a new 14. A putback.
Noel is an active defender and right now annoying some of the shot selection from the opponent.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Pass to Poole. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Los Angeles.
Austin, no good. And here is Poole. Now, Avdia. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Coulibaly. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Just love these opportunities in the open floor to see athleticism like what Norman Powell gave us there.
Here's Poole. Good. Poole's got 8 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Powell. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And the Clippers making a switch here. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Here's Poole. Pass to Gafford. Now, here's Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George looking over the floor. Lets it go from deep. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the
56.
And there may not be a lot of drama. And it's the Wizards on the road for this one with an interconference game today. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. This homestand ends here for the Clippers as they get ready to hit the road.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
You know, they certainly have the confidence. Their challenge is going to be play with the same effort and energy as they did in the last one.
Here's Harden. Here's the teardrop. And that one drops. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy, it's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Koulibaly. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The shake. Driving to the basket.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Here's Kuzma. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. It's Poole with the drive. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. The three from George. Here's Zubac. That one goes. Count it. Zubac has got his second basket.
What a slick look by Paul George. Defense expecting him to shoot, but he decides otherwise.
Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Outside, George. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. A slow start for Washington in this one. 4-point game. Pass to Gafford. Back to Poole. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by Poole. And up the floor again, the Clippers running the floor. And the shot goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for you.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Number 24.
Inside,
Norman
Poole. to the middle. Here's Koulibaly. Gafford. It's good on the putback.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Koulibaly. Now Avdia. Here's Koulibaly, guarded by Harden. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Avdia can't hit.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here is Harden. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
So just reliable enough from the mid-range, right? Tucker forcing the defense to keep an eye on him.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. .137 left in the first quarter of the game. And the rejection by Zubac.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Koulibaly.
And you could see that dunk coming from a mile away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. When he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
And Doris, the Clippers are moving into a new arena in Inglewood in 2024.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely huge for the organization. Part of establishing your own identity in Los Angeles will be their new arena. So exciting for this fan base that's growing and growing.
Kispert, wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
Now, here's Harden. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside for Bagley. Stolen by Tucker. Now here's Harden. 7 points in the game. Fires from way outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Oh, my goodness. From the next zip code, James Harden.
Jones, that's for 2. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Right with it. Now guarded by Noel. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Bagley. Here he goes. Clock at 6. Here's Kispert. An easy 2 points on the layup. Kispert's got 5 now.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. And here's George for three. Puts up a deep three. Bagley with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Kispert in the corner. And again, Washington with the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to George. Driving in. And it's George finishing it off.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
Here's Wright. Outside for Lawson. Here's Kispert. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
A great three-point shooter in college, Corey Kispert, who played at Gonzaga, has transferred that skill, Doris, to this NBA level.
And Kevin, you know that guys who can shoot it with range are always in demand. The extra distance doesn't affect Corey one bit. He's very solid from the mid-range. In a shooter's league, he's got his opportunities.
And Jones sends it back. And he gets it back. Left side, George. And then George with the jam.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Here's Bagley. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Bagley's got his first points in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Lawson going inside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
George looking around. And Jones sends it back. They recover it. Goes back up. And that one's good. George has got 8 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Lawson outside. Driving inside. And he comes up with the deuce.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Noel. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Washington called for the foul.
Wow, the physicality of Nerlens Noel paying dividends. This guy not bashful, seeking contact.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Washington ball.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half.
Well, you love how Iguodala stays in front of his man, uses his length and big hands to annoy whoever he's defending.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to right. Rebound by the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer. There's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
We're talking about a guy who's got incredible length. Nerlens Noel doing work on the glass.
To the inside. Back to Lawson. Pass to Wright. Shot clock at 6. And here's Jones. And the shot goes in. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Westbrook. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a window on the drive, he's going to take it for sure.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
One more time, fans. Let's hear it for you.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Clippers leading by 7. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Pass to Poole. To the wing on the left. Two on the clock. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Leonard, and he converts the layup. Leonard's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Clippers.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Here's Barlow. Scoreless thus far. Inside. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Kuzma. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And that one's good. Noel.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Leonard with the steal. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Coulibaly. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
And a few seasons ago, Norman Powell was hopping around the NBA from team to team.
You know, remarkably, Kevin, though his locker and location may have been changing, his play was consistent through that stretch and beyond. Here's a player who you know his game, and he can deliver scoring punch wherever he is.
Pass to Powell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Now Leonard. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Avdia with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Koulibaly. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Down low. And Noel throws it down.
Love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
Here's the screen. Here's Poole. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Clippers?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Down by 12. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And usually one of the league leaders in field goal percentage, Doris, Daniel Gafford. What a solid contributor.
Kevin, you love those role players who play within themselves, and that's exactly what Gafford gives you, an understanding of what his team needs. Rim running, rim protection, and rebounding.
And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about two things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role? He can adjust there mentally as well. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Lawson, and that one is hammered home.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? So timeout called here. The first for Washington. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Wright. Still yet to score. Fires for three. Here's Bagley. Pass to Kispert. Second chance shot. And the jumper falls for him.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
.17 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets it down to single digits. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here is Wright. Outside, Jones. Pass to Kispert. Lawson outside. Here's Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
From deep, George. Offensive rebound. Here's Boston. Outside for George. Westbrook scanning the floor. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Lawson in the corner. To the paint. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. It's game one of a 3-game road trip.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Wright outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
And so Wright nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Westbrook. Yep, it counts. And the Clippers lead by 8.
You know the game plan is to try to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint. The guy is consistently there over the course of his career. Nice interior finish.
To the middle. Outside Lawson. The layup missed.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
And a deep 3 from George. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Lawson. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go. And that one's good. Westbrook. And now that's 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
Defender in his grill, and Russell says, let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this.
Here's Kispert. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
3-pointer, Lawson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Harden. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
with no one around. And again, Washington with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Harden gets the bucket.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Pass to Kuzma. With the drive. Poked away. 6 on the shot clock. Avdia with it. Out to the right wing. And here is Poole. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
1:32 left in the 4th quarter. Into the lane. Pass to Kuzma. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Now here's Noel, covered by Gafford.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Noel. Here's Avdia. Stolen by Harden. Outside, George. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Poole. Pass to Kuzma. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Harden outside. And the rejection by Gafford. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
So the Clippers winning this one easily.